And we are live. What's going on, everyone? Hopefully everyone has had a great weekend and hopefully not too bad of a start to the week. It is Tuesday. We are going to be playing some Wartales today and actually setting sail into the new DLC region of Belerion since, well, we've been here a couple of times, but now we are actually prepped and ready to go in there for at least a small excursion, because from what I have seen, Belerion is kind of rough when it comes down to a overall economy and whatnot, right? So that is going to be our game plan for today, and without too much of a further ado, we're going to go ahead and load up our save and hop on into things. So I couldn't tell you where we were last time besides Tiltrin. We have wrapped up every single oh, you know what, right before we camp here, because we're about to camp, right? We're almost out of fatigue. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just leave a couple of companions here, right? And this is going to save us money. It's going to save us a lot of money. Yes, so now our wages are down to 127. We have Taurus. Let's actually leave Taurus here. And now we only pay 102. Give me 2 seconds, chat. Give me 2 seconds. I see you guys. I see you. I'll catch up with you in a moment. All right, but now, because we already had everybody here, right? Now, we only need one food. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to eat a mushroom, pay our people, and just like that, we're handled. Hi, Clyde. No worries. I'm here. Thank you, Sorrow. I am glad that you are here. I can hear you. I hear you inside my head. Yo, what's going on, Chris Young? How are you doing, my dude? I've been waiting to see your stuff on the high seas. I'm excited to be on the high seas, my man. So let's go ahead and head back into Stromcap real quick, and we are going to pick up all of our people now that we, you know, I was hoping that we found a way to get past it, but we did not. We did not cheese the system. I was really hoping, but now I got to pay people again. Ain't that tragic? Anyway, we have plenty of food. We have 10 days worth of food. We have less than, well, we have about 10 days worth of crowns at least. So we'll run out of food before we run out of crowns on this one. And honestly, I think I prefer it that way. I really do. Is there anything I can mine in here? Nope, nothing at all. I think I might steal some salt, though. Let me double check what I have in my inventory. Do I have any salt? I do. I have 20 salt, but I can steal this. But who do I have that can be a thief? Yeah, we don't need it that bad. Anyway, off to Belerion we go. We have ourselves a ship. We have a boat. It is over here, over yonder. It is over yonder. And we will let Butt Stallion, our lovely captain and helmsman, take control of the ship, and hopefully we won't wreck, and hopefully we will become the king of the pirates. I'm assuming that's what happens in this DLC. I feel like we're pulling a One Piece, but I don't know for sure. We're gonna find out. So guys, I've got a couple of videos in the works, right? And I did get a new Wartales video out, actually. So we have a new Wartales video that came out a couple days ago on Sunday, right? So if you haven't checked that out, go check that out. But we got a couple of other videos in the works, right? And they are not Wartales content, actually. But I think you guys are gonna like them. They're gonna be instead of guides necessarily. Like, I'm still gonna be making guides, right? But I'm gonna go and try to see if we can make like some more bingeable style content, right? So, and when I say bingeable, I mean imagine like a live stream, except not. So, you know, like an edited playthrough, so to speak, of, oh, you know, there's some crates over here. I want to go see what this is. I want to see what this is about. Oh, it's a merchant ship over here. And we got rope. I'm not sure that was worth it. And now we have to pay our people. And sleep. Okay. So on this island, we have a a rat infestation. We have a couple of other things here. And honestly, I think we need to go here and dock. We are hurting a little bit on fatigue, but it doesn't look like your fatigue actually builds up too fast when you're on the water, which is honestly kind of interesting. But anyway, we're gonna make our way over here to the dock as best we can, at least, and have some fun with that. But yeah, as I was saying, we are, at least I am, I'm working on getting a video series created for Mountain Blade Bannerlord, right? Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. And we're also working on a, so we have 110. And then 250 is the next who has Sinan. And then we're working on a Pal World series as well, okay? So that is, and we are on the Titanic. Okay, I'm here. Let me disembark. Thank you. And now we need to sleep. So you can actually travel a lot further than I originally thought when you're on the seas. That's actually kind of cool. Let's go ahead and just put everybody in there. Raygrick, Taurus, what are you at? Okay, you are going to be a cook just so we can try and get people fed, right? But yeah, so keep your eyes peeled, keep your potatoes peeled for some new videos coming out shortly. I'm going to attempt to get a new video out every Sunday, and we're going to have new content out essentially every day. So if there's not a live stream, then there's going to be a short, and if there's not a short, then there's going to be a video. It's kind of the game plan, right? So we're aiming for that. Unless you use the ores, then your fatigue builds up pretty quick. Okay. Well, I don't even have ores unlocked, so we're good to go. We are good to go. All right, we have our cooking pot. We got everything set up there. Let's go ahead and eat us a little bit of that, and then that, and we're good. Let's just go ahead and pay our people. We got a hoist. For anything larger than a rowboat, you'll need hoists to upgrade your ship. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad we got a hoist. And now we are, you know what? How many meds do we have? We have 15 meds. You're going to drink a med. Yeah. I'm unbothered by this. Just drink meds. We have some drakes over here. It doesn't look like we have too much of anything else. Let's head up to town, right? Because I really feel like we need to be proactive here with making sure that we're taking care of, you know, things. We're in ambush territory. We just ambushed them. Okay, cool. And there's level 15 Corsairs and whatnot. We'll see how this goes. Because the last time we fought everybody, it was really low levels. So I don't know how well this is going to go, but we're going to find out, right? Corsair, Freebooter, Buccaneer, Seafarer. What are you? That's a really neat, that's an interesting mask right there. That's a skull helmet. Okay, a Galea. Highly effective method of intimidation. Yeah, a Chaos Poise skill, which as long as this unit is engaged, they have protection. That's actually... That's good. That is a wow, that's a really good helmet. That is such a good helmet. I would kill to have that helmet on someone like Raygrick. But yeah, that is really freaking good. Yeah, grappling hook, brutal engagement, deals 20 to 30%. Excuse me, why am I coughing? Deals 20 to 30% strength damage to the target, applies fragility, and draws the target into melee range to engage them. Okay, and then we have the Pirate's Axe. We've already seen how that works. It's kind of like a gash. That's what we had a Taurus use, actually. Okay. We got the Corsair here, who has a Pirate Machete, as well as a Foghorn. We got a Rover over here who's got a Pirate's Bow, diversion shot skill with propulsion oil. Whenever this unit knocks an enemy back, they have a 50% chance to apply destabilization to the round for 1. Okay. Diversion shot, damage to all units in the area. Any allies engaged with an enemy that was hit gain 1 fervor. Okay. We have the Buccaneer, and we have the Freebooter. The Freebooter, I think the Cestus is actually pretty good if I remember correctly. Deals damage twice, gain 1 fervor, and fervor increases your damage by 10%. So yeah, that's pretty decent. Defensive stance applies disarm for 1 round. Yeah, that's really good. I really like this. You don't get a 3rd attack though with the Pirate Cestus, so it's not like as good for attack stacking, but all in all, 10 out of 10. Yeah, that's still pretty freaking solid, right? Okay, now what we need to do here is I want to take out the Freebooter and then maybe see if we can take out something else, right? So first things first, I'm coming right on up here and I'm going to dunk this dude. And I need to get extra rage here. Works for me. That's beautiful. We don't have enough extra attacks, honestly, for us to do too much damage here, but I am going to make sure that the Freebooter is just gone. Now, in all reality, what I probably should have done is I probably should have opened up with a Rampage and then used Hunt Strike. Right? Because that would have at least locked up a 2nd unit. But it is what it is. Okay, now we have Raegrick, Seafarer, Corsair. Okay. And then we also have Gribbled here, who has the attack stance. We only have 1 person that's going to go next. What I'm going to do is we're actually going to go in all the way up here, and I'm going to kill the Archer. And then after the Archer, we're going to come down here and see if we can dunk somebody, right? So first of all, we're going to use Arterial Precision. We did not get an attack of opportunity here. Oh, because our challenge is in defensive stance. That does make sense. So now we're going to go to defensive stance here. Okay. And next up, we don't actually have anything that's going to be able to deal damage. So we're going to move back. See what happens. Corsair is going to do Corsair things. Stacks of Fervor came in, went ahead and engaged on Raegrick. That's okay by me. What we're going to do is we're just going to, you know, smack him up pretty good. Just for funsies, right? End our turn. And now it's time for Beth to go do Beth things. Beth is actually stuck. I did not realize this. Okay, that's kind of rough. Go ahead and get that crit in there. Go ahead and disengage. And then we're going to use encouragement and give everyone protection here. Seafarer's coming in to hit Raegrick, 12 damage. Don't care. He did apply some fever, which kind of sucks, and fragility, but we're okay. All things considered. All right, next up. We're going to go ahead and utilize Rampage real quick. Buccaneers down, and now we're going to walk all over here to the Seafarer, and I'm going to get him from behind with another Hunt Strike, which is going to give us some more stacks of rage. I'm a-okay with that. Now we're going to wait, and it looks like we picked just about the perfect person to aim for right there, right? So next up, we're going to take Gribbled, and we're just going to come up here and clean up shop. He's got almost nothing that he could do that to stop us. So we're going to take him out, reset our movement speed here, and come on up from behind. We are already in defensive stance. So we'll hit him a couple of times, and he's gone. We got the Pirate Machete. We did not get the helmet that I kind of wanted, so that's unfortunate. But all things considered, it's not the end of the world. We'll head into town here, and well, maybe we will if I can get across this bridge. Then we're going to go in here to Perbost and repair our gear, sell whatever we got, right? We don't have too much stuff to sell, but you never know, right? And then we'll play it by ear a little bit. We have a hoist blueprint and we have a metal plate blueprint. We're probably going to need both of them. There's Acadian steel and leather here as well, in case we, you know, needed it for something. But let's go ahead and just sort by type real quick, and we'll take care of any of these trinkets. We have Bion's Torque here. We have a couple of gold teeth. You want to get rid of the machete. We don't need the machete at all. And I'm okay with this, right? fully repair everybody. And then let's go ahead, head on into the tavern and see if there's any nearby work.
Have you heard the rumors? It's only been a few days, so
Okay.
But till I see your true pirates at heart, mercenaries. I've got a few leads.
Got a few leads to help you find the prodigal daughter. Okay, starting with the guard. Okay, that's this is going to be part of the region story. Sean, what's going on? Got carried away with base building and forgot the time. How am I doing? I'm doing good, my man. Okay, I don't need to buy anything from you. That's fine. This is the bounty board, and this right here is the actual like. Well, this one's the bounties, but then they've got a other stuff, right? So, let's hold off on using any of our influence as of right now. And we're just going to play it by ear a little bit on this island here. And then we need to head essentially straight south. Lahisa and Perbast. Is there a Lahisa around here? There we go. Cool. All right, now we're going to head south here. We have a couple of other things. We have a guard ship that we need to go to. We need to interrogate a couple of these guard ships. Oh, there's guard ships everywhere. Okay. We have Megan's crew down here. We have heretic hunters, which is a bunch of inquisitors to the south. And we have some people over here on an island to the east, which is coincidentally also around the place that we need to be for our boat is. So that we'll just go down here, take these guys out real quick, come up here, do any repairs that we need to do with our gear, and then go from there. Now, there should only be 4 inquisitors here. This actually should be a pretty easy one, because if I remember correctly, we came into this region and spawned in all of these contracts like early, right? So we're gonna go ahead and just take them out. I say that, and they're level 15, so maybe not. But hey, it was worth thoughts and prayer, right? Okay, so we have our Inquisitor over here with Eyes Arrow. We have a Purifier, a Fanatic, and a Zealot. If I remember correctly, Zealots are terrifying, Fanatics are also terrifying, and Purifiers are less terrifying. So, Fanatic, you need to die. Zealot probably needs to die. No, a lot of them probably need to die. But first things first, we're going to take out this Fanatic, because I'm terrified of Fanatics, straight up. Large amounts of damage. Fanatic is out. Zealot's getting hit with an extra, tossy toss. And that went okay, right? And then we're gonna throw the sea urchin right here. Do a little extra damage to that zealot over there. Okay, Purifier got some extra stacks of rage. We have, I think we have a solid case here, right? So I'm thinking what we're going to do is we're going to come up here, and we are already in offensive stance. Okay. So we got our 3 attacks in, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to go to defensive stance and use Fatal Touch right here to reset our movement. Solid. Okay, next up, since we reset our movement, now we can get all the way up here, up close and personal with the Inquisitor. And then we're going to use Arterial Precision. That way, they're locked in, they got the extra attacks in, and now they're bleeding. And Beth has enough movement to come all the way up here from behind. Gonna hit once, and that entire career right there. That is a career that got cut short, ladies and gentlemen. A short career. And then Regrick, you are gonna come up from behind and go bonk with a hammer. That was a big bonk. That was a crit. That was a really nice crit. And now we have a defensive stance challenge here. We're gonna come on up and see how this one goes. Pretty well. Man, let's just go ahead and utilize thrashing because why not? We had the zeal, right? Well, we had the whatchamacallit, so might as well. And now we are ready to rest. So that came out just about perfect here. And let's see what else we got. We got the Inquisition Intercisa. I already know I'm butchering that, guys. But yeah, so while engaged, this unit gains 1 rage every time they attack. Taurus, what do you got here? 20% damage increase, right? And this is a medium helmet. Yeah, we're swapping. We're swapping that one out. You're getting extra rage because now you're going to gain so much rage. Oh my lord. This is going to get disgusting. All right, you. We have wall units supported. They are immune to bleeding, burning, and poison. That is really good. I'm not gonna lie, it's amazing on a brute. But I just don't think that it's going to be as amazing as a something else that we can get here. Been a long-awaited sea time. You got the sea shanty playlist sorted. Soro's actually singing some sea shanties to me right now. He's been singing the Billy O.T. sea shanty. You know, the one that's was really popular a couple of years ago, right? He's been singing that to me like literally nonstop in my ear the entire time. You know, and if it wasn't for the fact that his voice is starting to crack a little bit, I would even go as far to say that he recorded it in advance just so he could play it on loop. But he's giggling right now, so I know that that's not the case. And this man's just dedicated to talking nonstop into my ear the entirety of every live stream. Talk about dedication. Absolute dedication to his craft. The TikTok Yoho one? Yes. Yes. That's where I was getting at. Treats. Any tamer will tell you animals and humans are driven by their stomachs above all else. Bonus. Chances to capture an animal is increased by 15%. It's not too bad. Let's go ahead and get rid of the poison throwing knife. We don't really need it. We're not going to use it. We could, you know, grab some tomatoes or an apricot or some olives or maybe even just some salt. We could grab all of that, but I'm not going to. We don't need food. I need to repair my gear. We have an apprentice over here just, you know, freaking out. Fine by me. Gonna go ahead and repair everything for 28 crowns because that's pretty cheap. And then now where do we need to go? Let's take a look see here at the map. We need to go east. Head east. East, I tell you. So I'm excited to see how we're able to upgrade the ship, because we definitely have not done that yet. And we have a bear. We have 2 bears. Level 15 bears. Okay, well, I'm not going to be needing too much food after this one. Okay, well, first things first, what we're going to do is we're going to utilize Ragrick to go take care of a bear, right? So Ragrick, come on up here. Throw a spear. And you're going to come on up here. Use Protective Strike. Great job. Now you're going to use Weakening Blow. Another great job. And now this bear is no longer a threat. Now Gribbled, you on the other hand, you need to come up here and you need to use Arterial Precision while you're in attack stance. Because that is going to give us, well, it doesn't even need to be an attack stance, but you're going to apply Bleeding and Poison, right? And look at all that. He only has 2,000 health now. That is a much less scary. And now we're just going to come in from behind and, you know, take him out. Okay, that's one bear down. And now we're going to come up here, and we're just going to start punching this one into submission. I don't even need to use any Valor points at this point, because Ragrick is just going to, you know, tank everything. 11 damage. Okay, I'm all right with that. All right, next up, we have Taurus. Taurus, you are a slow boy. A very, very slow boy. Beth, on the other hand, is a not having that type of issue. So what we're going to do is we're just going to come right on up here, proc that surrounded, get a little bit of damage in, apply dazed. True story on Soro. I'm sitting next to him listening to him sing. Yeah, man. I imagine Soro having that deep yo-ho singing voice down to a T. Yeah, no, like Soro's voice is very... If you guys think that my voice is deep and smooth, you have not heard Soro's voice. Soro's voice is the most honestly, the man could be a voice actor. He probably is on his day job, and he just records overnight, right? So whenever he says he's in at the office, he's not doing anything. He's just, you know, whispering sweet nothings into a microphone. Nobody knows very much about Soro, but all we know is that we love him, right? Okay, so we do have a bear. That is a weakened bear. We could go in with Taurus and try to deal some damage. We have 4 turns. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go in here, just, you know, do a little bit of damage, generate some rage, throw a thingy, take a step back, end our turn. Gribbled, you are here to do the dunkening. As much of the dunkening as you possibly can, Gribbled. Dunkening. Oh, that was a good dunkening. Okay, then we're gonna, you know, take a step back. Okay, Beth, you are going to do a nice little hitty hit right there. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to have Raygrick disengage and then re-engage right here. So I'm going to move Beth, right? Now Raygrick, disengage. Took no damage from the attack of opportunity. And now we're going to move right here. So Raygrick does not take any of the damage from the incoming lightning bolt. The bear's going to try really hard here. It's going to do pretty good damage. You know, 23 damage. And it's going to take a ton of damage. And it's going to get hit by a lightning bolt that does 3,000 damage. And now, only now, it's going to get taken out by Taurus. Bada bing. Is that your white noise at noise at night, Clyde? Sort of just whispering in my ear. Yeah. So what I actually do is every time I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons, right? Because Soro is my DM. These are all lemons? Oh my god, there's so much food on the ground. Look at all these lemons, guys. We're never gonna get the scurvy. You know what they say, when life hands you lemons, you get excited and scream. But yeah, so I have a recording of Soro every time that we play Dungeons and Dragons. And I'm so accustomed to him whispering into my ear, right, at this point, that now what we do is and by what we do is, it's what I do, because my wife, on the other hand, does not like listening to Soro when she sleeps, because she thinks it's weird. She thinks it's awkward. She thinks I have a problem. She thinks I have an attachment problem. But what I do is I'll put in my little earphones and I'll listen to Soro as he, you know, says sweet nothings into my ear, and I go to sleep. If Soro's actually paying attention right now, the guy's got to be like red in the face. Like he's got to be loving this. And by loving, I mean I don't know if he actually loves it, but I think he appreciates it. We have no valor points. We have enemy reinforcements coming in, and we're fighting a dragon, a literal dragon. Look at this thing. Look at this behemoth of a lizard. I don't think he. No, okay, well this is gonna be great, because we're also exhausted with strength and dexterity malices. Oh boy, this is gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. Hope y'all are watching this, because this is about to get a little spicy. Just a little spicy right here. Give me that rage. Give me all the rage stacks. So my wife is jealous of Soro, and you're jealous of his wife, basically. Yes. Instinctive. Oh, land. Oh my. Oh my. Taurus. Am I in danger? Are we in danger here? I think I might have bit off more than I could chew. Okay. Well, the dragon's already gone. Taurus is... He's seen better days. I don't know if you guys can see all these debuffs on Taurus here, but he has seen better days. Better days. We have Raygrick, who can come up here and at least tie up 1, maybe 2 units. I'm feeling pretty confident, actually, on that. So what I am going to do is I'm going to send Raygrick right on up here, and we're just going to kind of throw him to the lizards. I'm going to send him up here and hope to God that this one comes up and attacks right here. Come through here. Yes. No. That's not good. That's really not good. That is really, really not good. Okay. So now we have a challenge of defensive stance. And I'm not sure how well this is going to go. Okay. Let's go defensive stance because we can. Right. That's rough. We may need to restart this fight. Oh yeah, we have to restart this fight. This was this has been a rough one. I'm not gonna lie. These lizards, they know how to throw claws, I guess, spiny tails. They kind of bullying me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. They bullying me hard. So let's go ahead and utilize protective strike here. Get this all squared away. Now, hopefully they don't come into my back line the way they did last time, and they just fight Raygrick right off the bat, right? Oh, he hit his own dragon. That's actually really helpful for us. And then, okay, see, this one's going much, much better already, because we introduced Raygrick to the mix. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Beth. I'm going to put Beth right freaking here, right? And by right here, I mean right here, because I need Raygrick to tank whatever damage is coming his way. And then I need to move half a step this way so they can't fit in there. And now I think we got him. I think we got them all. Now Raygrick is 100% foobarred with debuffs right now, right? Absolutely just trashed. So we need to be a little worried about that. But now they're going all the way around because we made like the ultimate choke point, right? So now we got plenty of time to come in here and free up Raygrick so he doesn't get hit, right? That's exactly what we are going to do. So we're going to come in here, we're going to utilize Daredevil. And then we're going to utilize Rampage here. Take one step up. Generate all the extra rage stacks that I can. Hemophiliac. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Opportunistic's pretty good, though. All right, now we need to go and dumpster some kids. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come right on up here. Take that one out. Take that one out. Now I'm going to walk on down here and just wait, right? So they should not have very much in the way of reinforcements here. So they got 2 extra reinforcements. One's down here, it's a dragon. One's way over here. Well, that's not the one that came in. Then we have a dragon and a regular Saurian. So what we're going to do, we're going to send Taurus right up here. Get a nice hit in. Generate all that extra rage. How far can you move? You can basically hit anybody you want. Got it. Noted. We're going to send Taurus up right here. See if we can cut him off at the lightning bolt. Don't attack Raygrick. You're going to. Of course you are. Raygrick is now dazed. So, the only solution, honestly, for this is because Raygrick's about to take a ton of damage. 39 damage from bleed, okay, and 39 damage from poison. Honestly, that's not as much as I thought it would be. That is not as much as I thought it would be. Okay, Gribbled, you're... Okay, well, we're already engaged down here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to come up here and just one-shot this dragon. Okay, that's fine. I mean, we aren't going to get extra bleed stacks, right? We'll see how far this lizard's able to go, because it ain't doing too much in ways of movement, right? Now we're going to get behind this guy. Apply daze to it, and then we're going to disengage so it doesn't do any damage, and then Raygrick's going to come over here, eat the flowers to get rid of all of his debuffs. And then he's going to walk back up here. He's just going to wait. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to take Gribbled and wait right next to somebody, right? So we can generate extra valor points. And now... I'm going to utilize Beth here. Okay, we got the kill, because Beth's immune to bleed, right? So utilizing her as a tank in this situation is probably the best bet that we have. Best option. We'll see how far this Asaurian's able to get. I lost 4/5 of my company in one fight to those things. I now run like Forrest Gump from them. I don't need to run. I just need to pay attention to my positioning. Okay. So we have enough valor points here for me to at least patch up Gribbled, so Gribbled's not, you know, hemorrhaging, literally. And Taurus, with Hemophiliac especially, it's kind of rough. Not gonna lie, like, look at this. Hemophiliac, an extra 5% more damage from bleeds. That is a no bueno. Okay, all right, and we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna take Beth right on up here. Get that engagement going. We have a ton of rage stacks right now, right? And then we're just gonna disengage. And boom. We're not even going to pretend that, well, I'm not even going to, you know, we got 13 pieces of seaweed. Bro, that's so much food. And we got 7 bodies. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and patch everybody up. I don't need to head back to town or anything like that. But never mind the fact that we had to restart that battle once. But we're gonna gloss over that fact. But I wasn't even worried. That was all calculated, guys. You do have the skill unlocked to get rid of debuffs, if I recall. Yes, I think I do. I think I do. All for the cost of a lot of influence. Oh my lord, why does it cost even more now? 423. I don't think it does. Okay, that's because I was trying to cheese the system last time. And we're gonna eat some seaweed. Gonna pay our people, eat some dead bodies and some seaweed, you know, a nourishing meal. And just like that, boom, we found ourselves a book and some raw materials. Hell yeah. Get me on that boat. Okay, now where do we need to go? We need to go east. Ah, I hit the wrong button. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab the PPs while we're here. We were so close. I can almost taste it. To level 7 of the Power and Glory. Now we need to hit level 4 in Crime and Chaos, because I think that's what unlocks the extra rounds, right? And then level 6 in Mysteries and Wisdom would also be pretty beneficial. Or 6 or 7. I think it's 7. I'm fairly confident it's 7 at this point. Okay. We're doing pretty good. I'm just going to, you know, do a little bit of a skirt. There's a ship up here. But more importantly, I found some boxes. Boxes had some wood. Okay. And this here is a guard ship. So let's go interrogate the guard, see what happens. There's also a boat up here that we have. I'm pretty sure that's our bounty. What do you want? I don't have time to talk. Those damn sirens pushed us into the reefs. We got a breach. Let's give them some wood. We have wood. Cool. Oh. All right, cool. I haven't seen her ship in some time, and now we gotta go off exploring. But first and foremost, I'm gonna take out this boat here. This is gonna be our first boat-on-boat conflict, and I'm not sure how this is gonna go. I have a feeling things may get a little spooky while we play around with it. Okay, so they have to get to us. This unit begins boarding the opposing ship, and we'll do a drop the following round. Okay. And drop, this unit performs a landing, then plays their turn. And we don't have any sort of fun stuff here. So, okay. This is going to be interesting. Okay. First things first, I guess I'm just going to go ahead and, you know, take Gribbled and send him over here and have him hit the attack. Right? And then we're going to come over here and we're going to drop conveniently. Let's conveniently drop over here. Yeah, I kind of figured someone was going to get on the ballista. We should be able to one-shot them, essentially. Taurus, we're going to send you over here. And you are also going to attack. And you're going to attack right about here. Okay. Oh, snap. Okay. I did not think that that was going to happen right now. That works for me, actually. That works really well. So what we're going to do here is we are going to go ahead and we're going to use thrashing on this guy. Just take him out. Okay. And now what we're going to do, I'm going to come right on up here. We're going to go ahead and utilize arterial precision. Get some bleed stacks on this guy. Get him all nice and upset. And then we're going to start getting Regrick right on up here. And then Taurus is going to drop. Knock that guy back. Be a beautiful, I may add. And then I'm going to come right on over here. I'm going to have to dunk this guy my next turn, right? We're going to wait on Taurus. Okay. Now what we're going to have to do is a little spicy. So I'm going to take Taurus. I'm going to come right on up behind this guy. I'm going to utilize Rampage. Throw an axe over here. It's going to generate plenty of rage for us. And then we're going to utilize this. Get some even more rage stacks going, right? So now Taurus has 8 rage stacks, which increases his damage by 40% already, right off the bat. You get a little spicy, I'm not going to lie, but we'll be okay. Okay, our next challenge is an attack stance, but we are in attack stance, so that is pretty beneficial for us. We're going to come right on up here and just take that guy out. And then next up, we're going to run all the way behind this guy. And we are going to hit him from behind. Hit him with the poison and the bleeds. And then we're going to basically walk over here. Now we got Ragrik's turn. Just go ahead and, go bonk real quick, because it took us forever to get over here anyway. And then Beth's turn, we're just going to come right on up here as well. And wait, see what happens. That did quite a bit of damage. I am not gonna lie. That did a ton of damage. That guy's a beefcake. He is a grade A beefcake, but he's dead. He's a dead beefcake, but he's still a beefcake. Oh my Lanta, so much. The stacks of rage and whatnot just they start to grow pretty quickly. Fervor's scarier to me though, because it's a 10% stack of bonus, right? That's 10%. That's 40%. Taurus just at 60%, but this guy's at 40%. It's insane. Now, if we could just get more stacks of fervor, that'd be something. Okay, we got ourselves melee protection skill. Every time this unit is engaged, they gain 1 fervor. Okay, plus 24 guard, 182 armor. I'm gonna grab that. We're gonna put that on Ragrik. Let's be honest here. So 23, 168. This one's 24, 182. This is level 14 3-star. This one must be, oh, it's level 14 2-star. Well, we're going to swap over to this bad boy, because now Ragrik's going to be getting fervor every time he is engaged. That's actually really good. This would be even better if we had Beth with a solid one-handed weapon, right? Because then every single time she got engaged, remember, she engages and disengages. That would give her a lot of extra damage. Due to like attack of opportunities and everything like that, right? But yeah, all things considered, that went pretty smoothly. We went ahead and we managed to at least question 1 guard ship. We're going to go interrogate this one as well, and then we're going to need to head on back to town, because we're a little tattered. We're a little tattered and bruised. We need to regroup and get some money. We are owed some money right now, and pick up some new missions and whatnot. And this is the downfall of where you're going kind of against the wind, right? We're basically got a 100% headwind here. So the best way to go into the wind, right, is to utilize some old-fashioned sailing techniques, where you kind of just go catty corner to the wind. You don't sail directly into it, but you go towards it at an angle, so you can at least utilize some of the wind, right? And then you rotate. And this is like a legitimate sailing tactic, okay? Just so y'all like don't, call BS on me, but there's like an actual tactic to it. And I'm sure I'm not doing it completely right, okay? Like, I'm not gonna say that I know everything about sailing, because I'm terrified of the sea. I definitely don't know anything like in depth about sailing, but this is the according to what I've read, at least, an actual tactic, right? All right, gonna go ahead and disembark. We could. How expensive is this? Oh, well, honestly, I can't even research anything. We're gonna disembark. We're gonna head on up to town, and I don't know how to upgrade our ship, but we need to upgrade it, and I want ballista. I want them. I need them. I'm going to get them. And there are some more lizards over here, probably. I'm sure those are lizards and not wolves or anything like that, right? So let's go ahead, and we're gonna eat some more seaweed, and then we're gonna eat a dead body, and then we're gonna rest. Sulk, we can endure, or Gribbled gains a risk bonus. You're gonna be sulky, because you're not getting paid more. You're not getting it. 30% more is way too much. Oh, they are wolves. Okay, well, wolves are not that scary. Your book and inventory perk page has a section. Ooh, oh. All right. We will get there once we get done with these wolves that are being a little on the pesky side, right? So we are sulky over here for Gribbled, but I'm honestly not too worried about him. Taurus has no armor. I am worried about him. And then we have Regrick, and then we have Beth. Okay. So first things first. I'm thinking if I take Regrick, no, if I take Beth, right? So what we need to do is we need to utilize Beth and put her into a position where she's just kind of like just in the way as much as possible, right? If I do that, and then he's gonna, okay, never mind. You're gonna come up here and you're gonna hit Regrick. That's okay. Regrick actually gets fervor from that. Well, maybe. Do you not get fervor? Hello? Every time this unit is engaged, they gain 1 fervor. Sir, why do you not have fervor? You are engaged. You got engaged. Okay. Maybe I have to engage. Maybe I have to be the one to engage. If that's the case, all right. Kind of derpy, but all right. I see you. I see how you play in the game here, game. Okay. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna come up here. We're gonna do some melee damage to this wolf here, right? Okay. That went pretty well. We're just gonna get the free kill real quick. And then I'm going to walk up here. And we're going to use thrashing. How much movement we got? Not enough. We're going to utilize thrashing on this random wolf. Just picked a random one. I just needed it gone. I happened to pick right. Cool. And then we're going to move him back. And he went for Beth. I'm okay with that. Okay, I am okay with that. Now, Regrick is going to go engage this alpha wolf because I want to see how this goes. Fervor. Thank you. Okay, so I have to be the one to engage. Got it. Figured it out. Cool. I'm glad that that mystery is over. That went really well. I did not expect to get that many crits. He's not even popping his bravery ability. I was not expecting that at all. Okay, now Gribbled. Actually, no. Yes. Yes. This is how we're doing. Come on up here. We're going to go ahead and utilize Fatal Touch. It's just a free kill at this point, right? Cool. And then we have a wolf, and then we have a regular alpha. We need to be in an attack stance. We are in attack stance. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here, and we're going to go ahead and hit him with the arterial precision, right? Get our bonus attack in, and then we're just going to take him out. And it ends up being this, the alpha is next. But that's okay, because the alpha's fighting Regrick, and Regrick can, he can take a hit. We'll be okay. And now, Regrick, I just need you to pop his protection, or his deflection, right? Cool. And then a Taurus, you're going to come on over here, and you're just going to hit him really hard with Daredevil active. Okay, easy peasy. Now, another thing that we could do with Taurus, actually, is we can make it to where instead of him having this axe, right? Instead of him having Faithless, we could give him Regrick's shield. Because that'll give him more damage output whenever he engages. Let's do that, actually. Let's do that. So, because now he's going to be gaining a whole bunch of damage bonuses, right? I think that's the better call. I think that's good. I think we'll see dividends paid on that one. Now, Beth and everyone, we don't have anything for Faithless. Faithless does increase critical damage and critical hit chance by 10%, and it does give us, you know, a little bit of extra damage. Don't get me wrong, it's a good weapon. But something tells me we might get more a bang for our buck here if we do other stuff. Okay, our reputation is slowly going up. We have Eokeld over here, off to the east. We have a rat infestation to the southeast. Let's go ahead and accept that. We can take care of that pretty easily. Bandit Slayer to the west, and then we have another crew to the west. Yo, what's going on, Marcelo? How you doing, my man? Taurus is unstoppable at this stage. Pretty much. I mean, Taurus is also level 15. He's not supposed to be that high of a level. Like, let's remember this. Taurus is kind of OP. Okay, so we are at 175. We need to reach level 250. And this gives us immovable, which means we can't be knocked back with Pirate's Crampons. Okay, that's pretty good. And that also gives us Sinan's map, which shows the location of a pirate treasure. And then basically everyone gives us something, and then other stuff, right? This unit can resist an additional hit in a duel. Okay. Then we have whenever this unit's attack hits more than one enemy, the unit gains protection for 1 round. Okay. Then we have this unit alone is enough to give an ally supported. That's really good. Actually, that's actually really good. Lodarin's blinding glare skill. As long as this unit is engaged, their attacks ignore guard. Okay. Danzir, the attack effect is instantaneous and doesn't end the turn. Okay, so that's like a tracker ability, I think. This item has greatly reduced collisions at sea, but vastly increases the number of hostile boardings. +2 vision. Okay. Then we have Pirate Breath skill. As long as an enemy is engaged with this unit, the enemy has troubled. Every time this unit attacks, they sustain 20% of the damage dealt. Huh. Okay. Not sure how I feel about that. Like, this is kind of like you would think that this would be okay, but it's not really. Gain, which gives you damage to the target and knocks them back 3 meters, which is pretty good. And then Kierti, which gives you the Lord of the Seas crown, which intimidate. Every time this unit kills an enemy, all enemies are intimidated for 2 rounds, which increases the damage that they take by 20%. So yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. And the Euros cap, did you change? What do you mean? I'm not sure I follow. I'm not sure I'm understanding the question. But we haven't done anything too much. We haven't actually gone and fought anybody yet. So let's go ahead and sell the ship's log. Is there anything else that we have here that I can get rid of for money? Not really. We have some Saurian scales, but it's not really worth anything. Good news is we have a ton of food now, right? We just don't have a ton of like anything else. What we are going to do is we're going to take a look at the tavern, and I'm actually going to see if there's a recipe here to help us cook. So we have prawn, shellfish, grease, and tomatoes give us prawn curry. Tuna with olives is tuna fillet, salt, and olives. Okay. Tuna with olives and prawn curry and 4 rum gives us souvenirs from Aked, which generates 50% bonus reputation gains. Also gives us the ship's speeds increased by 2 knots if the wind's effects are negative, and by 1 knot if the wind is neutral. And bonus while at sea, suspicion dissipates 20% faster. Okay, that's pretty good. That's actually really good. There's a lot of really good stuff here. We could spend 29 just to give us a bonus to like basically all of this stuff, right? We have no prawns, no shellfish, no grease, no tomatoes. So it's not really a point in us buying any of these recipes, at least not right yet. What we are going to do is we're going to take a look at the map, and it looks like we need to go to the western coast of the island, right? But I don't think we can do anything besides just go here, which is not what we want. What we want is we need to travel that way. Okay, got to get back onto our boat. I'm going to head back onto the boat, and we're hopefully going to find another place that we can go to that will help us generate some extra crowns, because paying your people on the high seas, this is not going to end well. I can already feel the money not coming in as quickly as it's going out. It's definitely not coming in at all in comparison to how quickly it's going out, by the way. So what we're gonna do, right, hold up, let's go back to the dock. Papa Yui, Papa Yui, Papa Yui, Papa Yui, Papa Yui, Papa Yui. Cool. Yui attained. Now, let's read this freaking book, right? Okay. Compendium. Sailing. Improve the sail. So we need a couple of hoists for that. Or we can improve our hull with a flat, improved flat bottom hull. Rigging expertise. Your team ship gains 1 extra knot when the wind's effect is positive. Spar expertise. The ship gains 1 extra knot when the wind effect is neutral. Ship gains an extra knot when the wind effect is negative. Okay. Inventory management. While at sea, the troop eats 5 less food. That's really good. With some oarsmen set lower than others, this layout allows for more oars as long as ship is identifiable, and for a nominal fee, of course, you can have it towed to save time. The ship can be retrieved from a dock for a cost in crowns that depends on the distance. That's actually pretty decent right there. We could just go to whatever dock we wanted, right? And just have the ship appear there. I don't know how expensive that's going to be, but something tells me that that's going to be very useful for us, right? Extra speed's good, but let's actually use registration. I'm going to try that, and then we're just going to go on the other side of the island. We're going to see how this goes. Who knows? This may have been a blunder. Lord knows we make a lot of those. So let's go take care of these wolves real quick. I understand that we're hurting, right? But I think we can handle the wolves. How is Grand Admiral General Butt Stallion doing? Well, he hasn't died yet, but that's because he doesn't go into battle. He's doing great though. We haven't failed anything yet. Does Taurus have another helmet, or am I wrong? Taurus has a different helmet now, I think. I think. Let me double check. He has an Inquisition Intercisa now. So every time he's engaged, this unit gains 1 rage every time they attack. So I figured between the rage stacks and the fervor stacks, he'd be pretty solid. Okay. I don't like this layout at all. Okay, first things first, what I'm going to end up doing, right? So we're going to move Taurus over here. And I'm going to move Ragrick over here. We're going to send Beth in. We're going to do some weird stuff here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come right on up here. And we're going to hit this wolf. Disengage. I'm going to take a couple steps down this way. And then I'm going to move to right here, and we're going to wait. Okay, that worked really well. That worked almost perfectly. And now, what we're going to do is I'm going to bear witness to Taurus just deleting something. But not right yet. Not yet. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to send Ragrick in here. Get in position procced. And move him to right here. Okay. That went perfectly. And now we have them essentially just completely, locked in. Now, Beth's taken some damage, of course, and Ragrick hasn't taken any yet, but it will happen, right? We're going to go ahead and utilize Taurus's ability here, and we are going to engage. Get that crit, get the rage going. Get the fervor going. Get the extra stacks of rage going. Proc our best friend bonus. Get hit again from behind. Beth's taking quite a bit of damage here. We do not have nearly enough resources to sustain the amount of damage that she's taking. Some may call it a blunder, and they would probably be correct. He hasn't sunk yet, so it's an A+ to Butt Stallion. It's pretty accurate, though. The bar's not very high for Captain Butt Stallion. Everyone has not died yet. That's kind of the key thing, right? Oh my lord. That's so much damage. Alright, and I think this one's finally going to hit Regrick. Man, look at that. 15 damage. Meanwhile, Beth's over here fighting for her life. Alright. First things first, I'm going to go ahead and we are going to swap to attack stance. We're going to utilize Fatal Touch here. Right on over here. I'm going to use Thrashing on the Alpha. Utilize Double Strike. End his turn. Send Taurus right on up behind. I'm going to hit the wolf. No. I'm going to move Taurus right here. I'm going to pull. And now I'm going to hit the wolf. And I just want to see how much damage he does. Oh my lord. So much damage. Not even worth it. Not even worth it. We only have one extra Valor point. I can't bring myself up to doing it. I gotta just let Taurus take a little bit of damage here. Alright, Beth. It's time to end it. Okay. Grab the loot. Cry a little bit at how much damage we've taken to our armor. Oh, right. We're going all the way across. We're going across. We're going across. This is fine. Everything's fine. I have so much crap. So many dead bodies. So much food. Not enough money. So we're going to head into town. We're going to buy as many raw materials as we can get. There's some bears over here. Yeah, I do like that shield on Taurus. I'm not going to lie. I think that's pretty neat. I think that's a really neat shield. And now what we're going to do is we are going to go into the market. I don't know why I'm in the market, but we're in the market now. And we're just going to take a look at the tuna fillet and the prawns and everything. We're just going to look at it, and then we're going to leave. And now we're going to go to the real place that we need to go, right? And we're going to buy stuff. Price temporarily reduced for a hoist. Well, I will buy that. I'm going to buy all your raw materials. I might even buy your Acadian steel, because we need that. All right. We could do a travel post and a couple of other things, but I'm not too worried about that. We'll go ahead and leave, right? So we're patched up. We have raw materials. We're heading over to this dock, and we're going to pay to get our thing moved. Do you have any hoists? You do not have hoists. I do not care. You have raw materials. Could have bought some of those, but not a necessity at this point. Okay, now this is a massive dock. Okay, this place is huge. I've never been here before. What are you? You just a massive, just a big dock? Is that what this is? Can I at least, like, you know, shipyard? Cool.
One crack in the hull and your ship is done. My speciality is figureheads.
Okay, so that's neat and everything, right? But my next question is, it looks like this is okay, but what about like a dock? Surely there's a dock around here, right? Like, can I not just get on a boat? Does this not count as like a boat location? Is this just non-boatable? Oh my god. Did I walk all the way over here for nothing? That wasted so much fatigue. I killed myself. This is awful. This is absolutely awful. Well, the good news is that we found out that that's not a dock. I'm just kidding. There is no good news. We wasted a knowledge point, and we just wasted essentially a full day worth of travel. And now we're about to get attacked by bears while we sleep. I'm not sure if there is a good news. I think that's the end of the news. I think that went about as poor as you could imagine. That was pretty rough. Oh, hey, look, now we're getting ambushed at night by 2 bears. Okay, hold up. We have 2 attacks. We have 2 people. We got this. Gribbled, I'm going to need you to one-shot one of these bears. Regrick, I'm going to need you to do your thing of the tanking of the tanks, right? So first things first, just Gribble, just come up here and like please take care of one of these bears. You need to be gone, like, absolutely gone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now come up here from behind. Just generate a valor point. All right, doing great. Regrick, come up from over here, and you just go bonk. You're doing great. You're doing great, buddy. And now we're just gonna use weakening blow, right? Nothing too fancy here. Okay, and then you're gonna wait. That went great. Absolutely fantastic. Abs-a-positively lovely. Fantastic. Get some extra rage stacks here from Taurus. We're gonna send Beth on up here. We're gonna get this bear all nice and ambushed and surrounded. We're just gonna beat him up. All right. So we have an attack stance challenge, right? But what we are going to do here is we are going to utilize Gribbled to do as much damage as we possibly can. Ooh, that actually did pretty good. Okay, next up, what we're going to do is we are just going to go ahead and utilize Taurus real quick. Pop Daredevil, because we can. Gives us guaranteed crits. I'm okay with that. Generate some extra rage going on. Don't want to use Rampage right now because we didn't have enough temporary valor points. And temporary valor points are kind of useful, so we're going to hold on to those. Now what we are going to do is I am going to go ahead and you have disarm. No, you have weakening and surrounded. So what we're going to do, we are going to apply dazed. Okay. And we're going to wait. What we're going to do here, we're going to hit once and then we're going to disengage. Then we're going to end his turn. So this is going to be kind of weird, right? So we just disengaged a bear, but why would I disengage a bear? Well, what we're going to do is we are going to utilize Beth here, and we are going to hit the bear to reapply dazed. And we're going to come over here and wait. Now it's Taurus's turn. So Taurus is going to engage. And that way he's going to get some fervor stacks, generate some valor points, generate a ton of rage, and then we're going to go ahead and use Rampage, and I just want to see what happens, right? Look at all of that rage and whatnot. He has 16 stacks of rage, 80% damage increase, 3 stacks of fervor, an additional, or 1 stack of fervor, so there's another 10%. So he's at a 90% damage increase, plus fury. Like, this man is seeing red. Like, let's just... I want us to appreciate how much red Taurus is seeing right now, because that is spooky. That is a spooky man right there. And now we're going to disengage because he's not going to hit us. Who cares, right? Okay, now it's time for Regrick to attack. Right, we literally just bullied this bear. We just went into a big old circle and bullied him. Now we're going to come up from behind, pop his berserk and punch it to death. And this little informative clip here was brought to you by PETA. This is how to antagonize wildlife. Animal cruelty at its finest, ladies and gentlemen. If this continues, we can kiss our mercenary careers goodbye. Slaying beasts barely brings in any coin, and we'll soon forget how to fight with other humans. Lady, you're kind of... We don't have wine. You could be sulky, I guess. You can grumble. You can grumble. Go ahead and grumble. I don't care. Okay, now we need to head to the dock. For the love of God, get us onto this dock. Turned out the tourist hates the sea and is raging. He has to go back onto the boat. Dude, am I right? He's like, bro, I got bit by a rat. So let's take a moment here to think about what our man Taurus has been through, right? Let's think about it for a second here. My guy was in his backyard farming on his farm. My man was a peaceful farmer in his backyard. Got bit by a damn rat, okay? Not only did he get bit by a rat, but he contracted the plague from the rat and then locked himself up into his shed so he wouldn't eat his wife. And obviously he hadn't, completely lost it yet. But my man was infected with the plague. His days were numbered, and he was terrified that he was going to kill his wife. His wife was terrified of him too, right? So she kind of just gave him to us and said, take my husband away or kill him. I don't care. Just get him out of here. And we cured her husband. Now, why curing the husband and letting him live there? Why that doesn't work, I do not know. Why we couldn't have let Taurus stay with his beloved wife. I don't know. I don't know why it was that way. But my man has literally gone through hell and back and basically got press ganged or guilt tripped into joining a mercenary gang. And he's just running around pissed off that he's not at his farm and just murdering people. And now we got him on a freaking boat in the middle of the ocean, like on a freaking island, God knows where, away from his farm. The man probably never seen water to this extent, right? He's probably never been completely surrounded by water before, and he is just having a bad day. He didn't sign up for this. He kind of got guilt tripped into it. Like, I mean, I would be pissed off if I was Taurus too. Justice for Taurus, ladies and gentlemen. Justice for Taurus. Taurus is he's had a rough go at it. Okay. Everyone else, they're indebted and whatnot, but Taurus wasn't indebted. He was strong-armed into it. Okay. I need to get around this island. Okay. I honestly kind of want to just go onto this island and see what's what. We need to go from island to island, but I need to make sure that we're making money. Because we only have like a couple of days before we're completely out of money. The big question is this a Sora or Clyde story time? Well, to be completely transparent, when it comes down to bullshitting, it's definitely a me story time. You really think Sora would have that written out, pre-written, and just give it to us? You really think that he would have something like that? This isn't D&D. He can't write everything as quickly as I come up with it. All right. So we're going to attempt to help out these guys, right? And they have the chronic pyromania, and then they have suspicious luck. Critical hit goes up by 4% every time fervor's blood. That's so stupid. That is awful. Okay, and we have our Rishi from the guard, upheaval skill. So deals dex damage, attack stance, knocks the target back by 1 meter, damage increased by 100%. Oh, okay. Knocks the target back by 4 meters in defensive stance. Okay, that's actually really cool. A lot of knockback. And then what do we have over here? Irian Spear. The shaft of this spear features the intermingled colors of Mir and Asura. That's a neat looking spear. Okay, what does it do? Weak bearings. The next time this unit is pushed back, they lose 10% of their maximum health. Okay. Every time this unit deals a critical hit, they regain 5%. Okay. Belerion intimidation. After being knocked back by this unit and hitting an obstacle, the enemy loses 10% of their maximum health. All right. And then this guy. No, it's the same helmet. All right. Well, okay. That's interesting. All right. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to get a hold of these guys and take them out as quickly as we possibly can. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, and Rover seems to be the leader. Okay. Maybe it's Rethende. I have no idea who the leader is at this point, actually. I've got no clue. No freaking clue. Do we have a rope over here that we can go up with Beth? We do. We do have a rope. Okay, so first things first. I'm just going to take Beth. I'm going to send her in there. Right. Okay, that works. I wonder if I can hit that Buccaneer off. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use Taurus here. I want to see if I can hit the Buccaneer off the boat. It's going to be close enough. He's going to go in too. All right. Okay, I'm going to send Gribbled on up and over as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to try and get this guy just out, right? Knock him off. This guy's already gone. We're going to come up behind this one. Pop our Daredevil. Engage. Goodbye. All right, and next up, we're just going to go ahead and wait. Oh, he's not gone! But he's close. My guy got really close to getting knocked off. Okay, we're on a ballista over here with our guard. That guy's almost knocked off. All right. And now I'm just going to walk on over here. Is this like a new ability? We can trample. Okay. That's neat. And what I'm going to do with Ragrick is I'm just going to move Ragrick right over here for when this guy drops. Okay, that did a decent amount of damage. He's going to help them up. And now what we're going to do, this is going to be interesting. I want to see if I can knock both of them off. And he's going to go pick him up, right? Yep. That makes sense. I understand that. I understand why he did that. Okay. Taurus, real quick. I'm going to come over here and we're going to take out Rover. Okay, next up, we're in the attack stance on this Buccaneer. We could do that. One of them's about to go. So let's go ahead and just get this guy locked down, right? Nope. Nope. Well, that was easy. Okay, so dropping down does not damage your own units. That's actually really, really good info. Not gonna lie, that's really nice to know. Then we're gonna just smack this guy, get ourselves in position, and now we're going to slowly but surely run our way all the way over here so we can start assisting. Oh, that's like a javelin. Oh, that's freaking sweet. To all units in the area, knocks them back by 1 meter. Got it. That makes sense. Okay. We're going to go ahead and just do this and see if we can drop down and knock this guy off. That's going to hurt. Okay, that only did 49 damage. That wasn't actually that bad. Go ahead and just start moving our way all the way up here. Oh no, don't knock him too far away. Gotta be able to drop and knock him off. There we go. And since no one's there to pick him up, he falls to his death. Okay, cool. Now, real quick, let's take a look at Ragrik's armor. Ragrik's armor is pretty high up. Beth did not take very much. Taurus didn't take very much. Gribble's the one that took all the damage. We have medium armor here. Pirate's chest piece plus 16 guard plus 195 armor. So Taurus is the only person who would be close to really needing that. And quite frankly, he's fine. So we're going to go ahead and repair Gribble's armor.
It's a good thing you came through here. What? I'm sorry, but I don't remember.
Okay. Well, we interrogated the guard. We did not get any new information, unfortunately. But, hey. And there's a random boat out here. What are you? What are you? It's key. Okay, I'll take the ornate key. That's fine. Who has not too much experience in what they're working on, right? I guess it would be Ragrik. Ragrik, go become a woodcutter. I'm assuming a woodcutter is what we need here. There's a crab here. I want the crab. Okay, is there anything else that's interactable on this freaking boat before I go in and do stuff? Oh, there's a reed. The captain has abandoned us, stole the lifeboat, find my body, don't open. Don't open. Don't open. I think we're going to open it. What do you guys think? Should we open it? I think we should open it. You can't just tell me to not open something and then expect me to not open it. Am I right? I think we open it. I'm going to open it. That's exactly what I thought it was. Oh, my Lord. All right. We have no idea how many plague ridden are in here. Got it. This is great. 6 plague ridden. You guys can't, like, use ropes, can you? Oh, no. All right, whatever. Where you at, Beth? We have no valor points whatsoever. This is going to get a little spicy. We'll see how this goes. Took the words out of my mouth. All right. First things first, I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to send it. We're going to send Beth right on up here. They have 2 ropes, so they can send 2 people behind our back line, I guess. I mean, kind of. Not entirely sure how well this is going to work, but we'll see how it goes. And first things first, I'm just going to move Ragrik right on up here, and we're going to wait and see how this works. So they are going to utilize the ropes. Okay. That's 2 ropes. And they're both falling right on top of Ragrik. gonna be a little spicy right there. Not gonna lie. It's gonna be a little bit on the spicy side. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and utilize Beth then, and we are going to have her land right on top of Ragrick as well. Why not? We'll see what happens. These guys are just gonna slowly walk towards us anyway. Okay, Gribbled, you are the one that I think is going to be the most in danger here, so we're just gonna wait. Okay, we have protection now. Taurus. It is time, my friend. Yep, that went about as well as I figured it would. Now, Beth is going to be quite a force to be reckoned with here. Oh, and new ropes come down every round. Okay, that's interesting. I did not know that. Generate extra rage here just for funsies. And then we're going to walk over here. And I'm just going to wait at this rope. All right, Gribbled. Need you to take out this plague ridden without engaging, so I don't have to worry about poison. Okay. Now that's handled. We don't have enough movement to get where we need to go. And I don't have access to actually being able to use this, so that's kind of rough. All right, whatever. Took out one of them. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to use destabilizing strike, or debilitating stab, my bad. I'm going to disengage. Okay. Then next up, I'm going to take a couple steps up here, right? Because we're in the cloud of poison. Now we'll walk back down here, and then I'm just going to re-engage real quick by doing that. That should generate us another stack of that. Hit them back. Generate another stack of fury. Watch as they come up and hit me. We should get another attack in. Cool. That worked well. Oh, we got 2 attacks in. That went really well. And now we're going to send Ragrick right on up here. Okay. And then we're just going to, you know, go bonk a couple of times. Take that one out. So everyone has a lot of poison stacks on them, but I don't think we're actually going to take that much damage. Yo, what's going on, Vox? Oh boy, I woke up in time to catch the stream. Yeah, my man, what's going on, Vox? Hopefully you're having a great day, my dude. All right, Beth, it is time. Oh, that is beautiful. It's a nice little execution in the little poison cloud. That right there, that's clip worthy. That was good. That was really good. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn around and I'm going to hit this guy. Then I'm going to disengage. Then I'm going to hit him again. Beth was the MVP of that fight, 100%. And now we're going to fully repair everybody. Okay, because we're out on the seas. Okay, now it's time for us to inspect what was in here, and I swear to God, it better be worth it. Gonna ask for better sailing conditions. Okay, cool. So it's the logbook of the Eye's Will. Okay. So we found the logbook, but where's the loot? We need a scholar. Okay, well, you are now going to be a scholar, Ragrick, because, yeah. Oh, no. Not one of those. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Okay, so we're going to inspect this, take everything in here, right? Let's go take a look at the ship's log again. I don't see anything in there. Let's inspect this. We have Irian bow and a quartermaster's doublet. All right. Got some more booze. Okay. We got a person here with a builder's blueprint. Okay. More importantly, I don't see any inkling at what the combination could be. Right? There's normally going to be some form of hint somewhere, right? And I'm not really seeing much of anything. And it's not like it was in the... It's not here, okay? I'm trying to see if there's like, you know, a hint basically anywhere. That does not look like it. I don't want to just randomly hit a button, right? Because that's not going to go well for us. Just realized Regrick didn't get pushed by the zombie drop. Well, Regrick was up against a pile of boxes. That's why he didn't get pushed, because there was nothing to push him into. I mean, there was like something stopping him, right? So that's why. Okay. I'm at I don't know how I want to do this. I don't know. It would make sense that there would be you know, some form of thing here, because we have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different shapes on 3 different wheels. What's 5 to the 3rd power? 125 different combinations. Is that how that works? 125 different combinations. I don't know about y'all, but that's just some quick math, right? Quick mental math. And I could be completely off on that math, but I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Yeah. I don't have enough meds to be wrong 125 times. And I definitely don't have the patience to crack the code. So we're going to leave this here. I do not have that patience. There is no patience here. Unless there's hidden messages somewhere in these floorboards. Everyone, look very closely. We can hopefully see something. I'm looking at the book and I see nothing of the book. Okay, maybe it's hidden within the words of the book. Not a cloud in the sky. Okay. None of these lads will miss the herring swamps. Even so, I must stay vigilant. A few fights broke out this morning when the cook handed out the last of the meat rations. With any luck, rationing the alcohol will calm the men down. The men did not calm down with booze, by the way. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I'm just not seeing anything, guys. Like, kind of rough. Kind of RUFF rough. I'm not seeing any inkling of a hint anywhere on this particular ship. There may be something else that's part of it, but I don't see it. What is this? Store any items you wish to keep on board. Oh, that's so good. Okay, that's cool. All right, well, the good news is we do have, you know, a mace. We have a bow. We have some armor. We have options now for us to at least make some money on the seas, right? It's just not very good. So yeah, we have the hold, we have the hitching post, which is going to increase our carrying capacity. I'm not sure how well that's going to work. We could assign an angler. Taurus, you are going to be an angler now. You're not Taurus, you're Regrick. What am I doing here? What am I doing, chat? We're gonna kick him out. Okay, we'll try that again. We need additional valor points more than anything right now. So I don't think I need to worry about Taurus cooking. I think I need to worry about him sleeping so we can get additional valor points here. And yeah, that should be good. Increased knowledge gained during a rest. So we could actually get... Okay, so Regrick, we're actually going to turn you back into a scholar. I know. I'm being wishy-washy here. We have plenty of food. I need Regrick to do stuff, right? Stuff and things and stuff. And there's absolutely nothing that we can do for him to generate knowledge. Unless, well, we'll see how this goes. Should be passive knowledge. I've been wrong before. 0 danger level at night, though. That's convenient. It does go up. We gain 50 knowledge. That's useful. And now Ragrick is delicate. That is awful. Okay. What's the light armor like for Gribbled? It is not better, I don't believe. So we have level 14 3-star Ringleader's Tabard with +1 willpower, plus 5% critical hit, 199 armor, and 2 movement. And in comparison, we have the same amount of willpower, +1 range, which is useless for Gribbled because he doesn't have ranged attacks. Minus 75 less armor, equivalent movement, and no critical hit. So this would be really good for, you know, an archer, but it's not good for anything else. The bow is also pretty good and knocks enemies back by 2 meters. So it's actually like a really nice, you know, archer combo. But alas, we are not we do not have any archers. Let's go over to this island over here. There's an island this way, and there's a ship along the way, and that looks like a pirate ship. That is a pirate ship. Yo ho ho. Swiggity swooty, I'm coming for your loot. Excuse me, boat. Boat, I wish to... Oh, shoot, you're firing at me. I didn't expect this to turn into, like, you know, that kind of game. All right, anyway, so we have a Corsair, Seafarer. We have quite a few units here. What we are going to do is we are going to send Taurus over. First things first, alley-oop, sending him in. And I'm going to plop him down right on up here to where he's going to knock whoever's on this damn thing off. Just get him over there. So I already know someone's going over there. And just like that, he's on it, right? I knew. I could just tell. This AI has a one-track mind, and they see a ballista, and they're like, I'm going to get on that ballista. Oh, okay. Well, they're coming for Beth now. Okay, well, that's going to be interesting how that works out. Anyway, Gribbled. My friend, Gribbled. I'm going to send you over here as well. And we are going to... I don't know how this is going to work, but we're going to try it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just move Beth so she doesn't take damage from this. Buccaneer on the way over. That's fine. This archer shouldn't actually be able to do anything. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and utilize Daredevil here. And I'm going to come up to this freebooter. Actually, no, not the freebooter. We're going to come over here to the Seafarer. Right here. I'm going to just dunk him. Beautiful. You did great. I'm glad you came over here onto the wrong boat with a frickin' bow. Tell me how that makes sense, because it definitely does not. Okay, now we have a freebooter over here, and what we're going to do is we're going to push this guy off. This guy's going to have a bad time. A terrible time, actually. I kind of want to just go over here and take this guy out, but I don't have enough valor points to really do that. So instead, I'm just going to send Ragrick right on over here, and we're just going to go bonk on this freebooter. On Rover here. I don't know why Red Rover sent Rover right over as an archer with no support. Absolutely no support. Did great. It was quite ordeal. So anyway, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a step right on over here, and I'm just gonna send this guy off. Goodbye. Next up, I'm gonna come over here, and we're gonna use arterial precision. Right, got him nice and low. Now, finally, we're gonna come over here. I'm gonna use thrashing. Just take this guy out. He's gone. Deleted. Straight up delete button. Goodbye. Ragrick. I honestly thought Ragrick was going to get knocked back, but he didn't. I'm okay with that. Okay. Now, Beth. I'm not going to worry about Beth right now. I'm going to use Taurus. Taurus. Thank you. How far can you move? Almost far enough. Almost. So we're just going to move to where he can't do anything. I don't know what he's going to do. Oh, he's going over here. He's going after Taurus. Okay. And now what we're going to do. How far can you move, Ragrick? Ragrick can move as far as he needs to. Perfect depth here. So what we're going to do is we're going to move Ragrick to where he comes in. He comes in before the Buccaneer. That's not good. All right. Anyway, that's not a the way I wanted that to work out in my head, but okay. And we are going to engage and then disengage so we can get an attack of opportunity in. Or yeah. Okay. And now I'm going to just go ahead and we're going to do the same thing. Never mind. He's dead. He's good. He's gone. That is such a brutal execution too. I love that. I absolutely love that, right? The executions in this game are just like chef's kiss. They're just so good. Okay. All right. Well, first of all, what I need to do is we need to get Taurus basically out of the way, right? But Ragrick is also kind of in the way. So what we can do is we can move Ragrick, right? We can just move him right up here. Now Taurus is a very, very smart man. So he's just going to get on this rope and move before this guy can do anything. And then we're just going to land, right? So we can get into defensive stance here and just do some damage. Do a little bit of, a little damage. Okay, we're still in the defensive stance promotion here, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And honestly, I think we got him. Yeah, we got him. We're going to use Fatal Touch. And just like that, battle's over. We're out of valid points, but battle is over. Grab all the loot. There's not very much loot. There's like no crowns here. Kind of sucks, but hey, it works. And now we're on the way to this island over here. Hopefully we can find ourselves a dock. I'm not seeing much of the ways of a dock here. I'm seeing some dragons. There's some them there big old lizards over there. But let's see. Oh, here's a dock over here. We're fine. Everything's fine. So we're gonna come explore this little island here. And hopefully, well, we already found some locals. So the locals are going to give us some, hopefully some directions. Din Island on the Belerion Archipelago. Okay, so freebooter, buccaneer, seafarer, rover, corsair. Quite a bit of enemies, and we should be basically fully repaired because we stocked up on raw materials, right? So I'm not too worried here. Should be fine. What we are going to do is we are going to open up with a just straight on assault by Taurus. I think that's the play. Okay. And we're going to send Beth and Ragrick over here to see if we can like pull a couple of units off of us. And then we're going to just come in swinging with Taurus because we do not have what we need to actually do like a ton of damage, right? So anything that we can do to do extra damage is much better. Can I just like repeatedly throw this? I can. Oh, that is hilarious. I just threw that thing like 4 times. Okay. That tracks. That's kind of what I figured was going to happen. Okay. Gribbled. You don't have any valor points, so let's not do anything too janky with you, right? Ragrick, on the other hand, you don't really need to worry, right? Who is low? Nobody is low. This Corsair is the squishiest one, but I don't foresee that being the person to aim for, right? I honestly think this freebooter is the one that we need to like lock down. So that's what we're gonna do. That went really well. Generate that extra valor point while we're working on it. And then I'm gonna come over here and I want to try to see if I can do something with this rover here, right? Generate an extra valor point. And then we're gonna go ahead and, you know, disengage, get that extra attack in, do as much damage as I possibly can. Then we're just gonna, you know, just stand right here. Okay, the double disarm is interesting, but it doesn't stack, so it's not really that big of a deal. Gribbled, you are now in a position to where we can, you know, do things. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here and we're going to take out this Corsair, first and foremost. We are already in attack stance. We could utilize arterial precision. We're going to have to if we want to get a kill here, so we might as well, right? And we got him super low. It's so sad that we weren't able to actually solidify the kill, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. And now what we're gonna do is we are going to attempt to get a kill right here. And we did not. That hurt quite a bit. Okay. That guy literally could have turned around and just taken out Gribbled with a that, right? He could have, but he didn't. But he could have. He definitely could have. Okay, how far can this Buccaneer move? Far enough to take out Gribble. That's unfortunate. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to essentially walk. I need to take out the archer, but I also need to lock down some of these units. 79 health is we can essentially kill the archer and then probably one-shot the Buccaneer with Gribbled. So that's what we're gonna do. Feels kind of weird, right? But hey. Okay, that went okay. And now we're gonna come all the way up here to the Buccaneer. We do have the defensive stance bonus, which should heal us a decent amount. That healed like nothing. Oh my lord. Okay, we're moving. We're getting him out of the way. We got double disarm on Regrick now, of course, and then we're gonna get hit again. All right, that's fine. Regrick's just, you know, tanking through everything. And now it's Taurus's turn, and Taurus is gonna come up here, and we're gonna engage on this Seafarer. Beautiful. Get the rage, get the fervor, get everything going for him. And now we got Beth. And Beth can come on over here. And what we're going to do is we're going to hit the freebooter to effectively apply dazed. And now Regrick can disengage. He'll take no damage. Now, Regrick cannot use basically any attacks, right? But hey, baby steps here. Okay, now it's time for Taurus to essentially dunk the Seafarer. He is now dunked. He is gone. Don't have to worry about him no more. And now we're going to send Taurus right over here. And we're going to engage on this guy. And we're just going to ruin his life. 686 damage in one hit. That was a lot. And hey, we got 2 sets of armor. 2 entire sets of armor. That's huge. That's a ton of basically free raw materials, right? So what we're going to end up doing here is we're going to utilize the Quartermaster's doublet and getting that set up. And if I'm mispronouncing it, it's a doublet, just let me know, and I'll, you know, feel embarrassed later. Because I never learned how to pronounce words correctly. And then we have Regrick should be fine. I don't really have anything to give him for an offhand besides like this axe, right? And that doesn't actually do anything because the guard, he still gets the guard bonus. So the guard bonus would be better. Taurus, you're fine. Beth, you're fine. Okay, that's good enough for me. Is this a town? Is this an actual town, or is this just a little farm? It's probably a plantation. All right. And now we're going to sleep. And we're going to eat all of those dead bodies. We still have a ton of food. don't have a ton of money, but we have a ton of food. And we are 230 out of 400 for our next knowledge point. Okay. Baby steps there. Cardin's farm. We're going to head over here and just, you know, take a quick look-see here. We got some wheat we can steal. We have some piggies. We can chop some wood. We can steal some fishy. We can steal some tuna with olives and steal some cloth. And we can pick some hemp. We could chop some wood as well. Let's talk to these guys, see what's going on. Look at the little rat's face. He's a Belerion pirate. Okay. This will come back to bite us. All right. So what do we need to do? Help me, mercenaries. Okay. Denurin. Don't let him do it. I don't want to die. I'll do whatever you want. I'll be the best companion you've ever had. Okay. So let's talk to these guys. Okay. Well, we can just give him... We can persuade him, right? Okay. So we now have Denurin, who is also... I think he's a level 15 pugilist. He is a level 15 pugilist. We just got ourselves our second level 15 unit. This should not be a thing, but it is, so we're gonna have some fun with it, right? Has a standard Thug's Qatar, which is, you know, I'm pretty sure that's the exact same thing Gribbled has. Yep, it is. All right, well, we have our we now have our second person, right? But he is level 15, so okay. He's our second Gribbled, but instead of being level 13, he's level 15, and he costs 150 instead of 127. That's rough. Okay. Let's go ahead and just take a look-see here. We're going to set him up with Valorous Duel, maybe? Maybe Duel? We could do Duel. We could also do Victory, right? We could. I don't know how I want to build him, though. Thrashing's not bad. Honestly, 2 Thrashers with the same, like, that's basically almost a one-shot after 2 rounds on anybody, right? Valor's Victory is not bad. Slayer, I do like Slayer. Slayer's really good. That's what Gribbled is. The Bruiser with Skullbreaker is pretty good. It's really nice at dealing, just basically piercing armor, right? And then you've got the Wrestler, which damages, does decent damage to the target twice, and then switches places with them. And increases your critical damage by 50%, or it gives you in position and defensive stance. Switching positions with them, I mean, it's not terrible. It'd be pretty useful for someone like fighting Krupp, but we've already taken out Krupp. So, focus. Adaption. I can now change stand. I don't know. I really don't know. Fatal Touch is fun, but I don't feel like it's that big of a deal. Switches places with an ally engaged in combat. Attack stance gains riposte this unit, and the ally gain deflection. Okay, so I'm thinking what we're going to end up doing here is we are going to we're going to do some weird stuff. We're going to go with Valorous Duel. And we're going to go with a... We're going to go with... Why does Wrestler not get a bonus? But then Bruiser and Slayer both do. You guys see that? But we're going to go Bruiser. Okay. Bonus challenge in series with a full team of level 15 companions. Bro, I don't know if I can afford that. Focus. The first attack of the battle applies all stance effects. That's not terrible. It's not great. Because it's only the first attack of battle, right? It's of battle. It's not of round. It's of battle. And I'm just... don't think I like that. Personal challenge is really nice. Adaptation's also really nice, being able to change stances more than once per round, but I think personal challenge is better. What we might do is grab changeover. Stance mastery wouldn't be awful either, right? But let's do changeover. And then we're going to use defensive riposte. And then we're going to use thrashing. This guy's going to be a different type of build. We have plenty of influence. We're going to go ahead and pump him up. Pump him absolutely up. We're going to increase his movement quite a bit. We're going to increase crit. Go ahead and pump up crit a little bit more. Give him some more movement. More movement. I've got, what, 7 aptitude points left? Okay, cool. Let's pump up his willpower just a little bit. Give him that crit. 20 movement's pretty good. 15 willpower is hit. We'll increase his crit. And let's go ahead and do... There's no point in getting him up to that. 20 movement should be plenty. Let's increase his critical hit chance to 34%. Gives him 56% critical damage. It's pretty good. And now let's go ahead and give him some medium armor. And just like that, we have somebody who can, you know, do some form of tanking at least. He could be a thief, an alchemist. He could also be an angler. Angler would not be the end of the world for him either. Beth is our current resident alchemist with journeyman, really high up actually. Beth is. I wouldn't be opposed to swapping Beth out for something, but yeah, we hired the pirate. Oh cool, we got the helmsman chest piece, which is medium armor. 16,195, and then we got 16,153, but 10% extra critical damage. I think the extra 40 armor is worth it to hold on to, so we're not gonna worry about that. Denurin, or whatever your freaking name is, you're gonna be a thief. We're going to see what we can do here. Let's see if I can steal all this stuff as a thief here. We are not okay. We're not super suspicious here. And now he's an apprentice thief. That works for me. We have some merfolk looking things over there. We're going to avoid those guys. I don't even want to know what they do, right? And then we're going to go ahead and we are going to assign him here, and we're going to put all of our stolen goods in here. We have pirates, and then we have bears. Oh, we now have more than just a couple of bears. Hold up, we have pristine essence. Do I have an extra bleeding oil? I do not have an extra bleeding oil. That is tragic. I was hoping we would. What does this do? Start of the round, if this unit is engaged to gain inspiration. Okay, well, why not? That looks goofy. Why are you guys not fighting? Fight each other. Fight each other. Need you to be in battle. Okay, so there's a hideout around here, I guess, because there's a skull on that guy. And is this a jail? It is. Okay, so we have the Belerion prison right up here. Okay, well, since we have a place that we can at least, you know, buy stuff at, right? Okay, so we have a level 13 swordsman, quick, pickpocket, and lazy. Captain Yzma. We'll give him some rum, that's fine. And now we have a treasure map. We can persuade. We now have a treasure map. We have a spearman over here. And then we have another pugilist. I don't really care for any of those, so we're going to hold off on that. We don't have any prisoners that we can hand over right yet. How many? We have 2 sets of chains. Okay. What can I get rid of, right? So let's go ahead and just get rid of some of these outfits here. Farmer's rags. We get rid of the 2-handed mace. We're gonna hold on to the bow. We get rid of just the standard level 14 pirate's chest piece, and probably, yeah, we can get rid of the helmsman's chest piece as well. I should probably hold on to it, honestly, for, you know, the fact that we're not going to have enough raw materials to keep everyone patched up the entire time, but we'll be fine. I need the extra money. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come on up here. There's a ghost pack right there. And there's also a mine right here. Okay. Reputation is equal to that of Sinan and his crew. Then there's a mine. And our miner was Ragrick, and we cannot utilize him. Well, we can, actually. He's just a novice, so let's just go ahead and swap him over to being a miner real quick. We'll just pick up everything, because we might get some extra, you know, resources or whatever. Yo, what's going on, Darth? How you doing, my man? I just recently picked up all the pieces of weapons, accessories, armors from the last arena. Is there any way to add badge slots to the armor? It's really cool looking armor, but without those +3 slots, it seems a waste. I do not know off the top of my head if there is a way for you to, well, that was tragic. I misclicked. I don't think there is a way for you to increase the layers. Is it already 3-starred? Because it may be, I haven't done too much with increasing armor, right? So they may have worked it in there to where you get layer slots whenever you increase the star quality of it. Because I know that is a thing. So have you tried fully upgrading the armor at like a blacksmith? Because if it's not fully upgraded star-wise, that would also make sense to me. I feel like they tie a lot of layers, at least they did in the past, to star quality level. So 3 stars should give you, in theory, 3 levels, but I don't know for sure. So just giving you a little bit of, you know, guidance maybe, but I haven't played around that much in the DLC yet. So I don't know for sure. I'm sorry, I can't give you a definitive answer on that. All right, and there's nothing else that we can grab here, but we did get some rocks. We got some shiny rocks. We'll be able to use those shiny rocks for things and stuff. Okay, I'm not gonna fight these dragons. We're not gonna do it. I need money, not food. Haven't tried upgrading at the blacksmith. Okay, that would be probably my first like thing to try, right? Like I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't, but it might work. And if adding layers, like layers to armor, especially because I'm assuming if it's arena armor, I'm assuming it's purple, but adding layers is a really big thing, and it's probably going to be quite money and resource intensive, because that's how they try to balance the game a little bit, right? So just be prepared to spend a lot of money on that. All right, anyway, we have 2 turns. We have a couple of bears that are, you know, doing bear things. Okay, this is great. We have enough valor points for Gribble to dunk 1. Easily 1. And Beth can do Beth things to tank 1 temporarily. Ragrick can tank 1 basically permanently. Gribbled, if you can do the honors, we're going to take out this bear. Just the first bear. Okay, first bear out. That works for me. Okay, now let's go ahead and send Ragrick up here and get our permanent tank going. Logging in to check. I hope I'm right. I really do, because I'm going to feel terrible like if you waste resources on it and be like, man, this is dumb. But that I mean, I think that's like your best bet. Like I hate to say it like that, but I'm pretty sure that may be your only option. Blacksmith, I think you can alter the armor, like you can alter weapons, I think, or skill upgrade unlock. I'm sure there's a way to add slots. So I know blacksmithing allows you to increase the quality level of your armor the same way you're able to increase the quality level of like your weapons, right? So I'm thinking it might be related. I'm thinking. Once again, I don't know for sure because I haven't tried it. All right. So now I'm going to come up here and we're just going to do as much friggin' damage as I can to this guy. Ooh, weakening, nice. All right, Taurus. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and try to take out this bear. Now, do I think we're gonna fully take it out? No, not at all. I'm not that not that delusional. But we did a decent amount of damage to it, right? One damage. Okay. We reposted here. Oh, and he's just now getting relent. Oh, that's actually really good. So I didn't even realize that that was the case on that. Okay, well that's neat. Let's go ahead and utilize Relentless Strike here, or Hunt Strike, and then that will give us some extra. Ooh, we'll hold off on that. Generate Imposition. This bear's already weakened. We'll just wait. Gribble's going to come on up from behind. It's on Expert and Sold Book, so I have materials and crowns. Now, whether or not I can win the BS minigame on this is another thing. Oh, man. Yeah, dude, I'm not going to lie. Extreme's pretty brutal on the economy. I think Extreme's just... The only reason Extreme's this hard is due to the way they rework the economy in the game. It's just so... It's so rough. All right, first things first. We're going to go ahead and just disengage real quick. Oh, that did not work the way I thought it would. And we're going to go ahead and swap over to defensive stance. Try to do as much damage here as we can. Let's go ahead. We're going to come over here and we are going to just... Oh, we're on offensive stance because I'm a buffoon. Yep. Swap over to defensive stance. We're going to use double strike here. Temple minigame, puzzle one is the next level BS. I hate them. It's normally not that bad unless, you know, you just don't get any hints, and then it's kind of bad. And then it's pretty rage-inducing. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, you've got Berserk. I'm gonna do that. Generate all the extra stacks of Fury and all the fun stuff, right? And now we are going to utilize Ragrick real quick and just go bop. Wait. These bears are doing bear things. We're tanking fairly well, right? It's working out, kind of. And now these guys are both in basically fight or flight mode here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, you know, use Gribbled. We're already in attack stance. Just do a little love tap. Wait his turn. And then we're going to just, you know, do 800 some odd damage to Taurus. Grab our loot. Now we're going to sleep. And hopefully we can... I don't need to produce olives. We don't need that. And then you're going to go back to being a scholar because I need knowledge points right now. And we are kind of just praying, right? And we'll eat some syrup to make it sweeter and call that. What else we got here? We now have an extra knowledge point. Okay, that's good. We can take a look at our compendium here and see what we can do. When the wind doesn't completely fill the gauge, rowing provides one additional knot. All right. Inventory management, registration, alternating rows, spar expertise, rigging expertise. We'll do spar expertise. That'll give us a little bit better movement, right? We'll do reason and get rid of all of our stuff here. How many people are here? They're almost all. Oh my god. Okay. How are we doing? How are we doing? We'll figure it out. This should be fine. What's my BS minigame? Well, the easiest minigame to me is lockpicking. Okay. The hardest to get perfect, I would say, is blacksmithing. I have the hardest time when it comes down to doing the blacksmithing minigame. The one that I find the most annoying is the puzzles for your tombs, your scholar puzzles, your not necessarily like the combination locks, but the sliding puzzles. I am awful at sliding puzzles. I've never been good at them, and it's always just kind of been a pain in my buttocks. So that's just that's kind of it right there. All right, we're gonna try an interesting approach here. So first things first, I'm gonna just come on up here. Okay, that went pretty well. It's one less person I have to worry about. And now I want to come on up here. Right, generate some extra rage, get that fervor stat going. Ooh, we guessed correctly. All right, I like that. All right. So now we have one person that's going to be going. Who's the scariest one, right? I'm not too worried about the Corsair. The Buccaneer wouldn't be that big of a deal. Let's go see what we can do with taking out... let's take out the Seafarer. I'm not a huge fan of the Seafarer. So I'm going to use arterial precision on him. And get some of those poison stacks going, maybe. And we did not trigger any of the poison stacks. Okay. He's already engaged. Not too worried about it. So now what I'm going to do... come on up here with Beth. And get a kill. Give everyone protection real quick. Maybe we'll give everyone protection. Okay, we got protection going. All right, and next up, Ragrick. I need you to come up here, and I need you to get this guy off. Okay, we're going to utilize the intervention here, because I do not want this Seafarer dumpstering Gribbled. Utilize intervention, get him off, get that attack in there. Go ahead and utilize imposition, get all that going. Take no damage because of it. And now we are in... we need to be in attack stance. That worked for me. Okay. So now what I need is I need to take this guy out real quick, which I can do. And I can also take this guy out, right? So here's how we're going to do this. We're going to swap over to attack stance. Hit this guy from the back a couple of times. Get those attack of opportunities in. Walk over here to the Buccaneer, and then I'm just going to use Thrashing. And we're going to get a couple crits in there, and that's all she wrote. That's all we needed. Okay. So now that this guy has essentially been completely just removed from play, right? Next up, we're going to go ahead and I am going to take out this Corsair with Denurin. Denurin, yeah. We're going to go, we are in attack stance, so let's just go ahead and take him out. We guessed wrong. This Corsair is the next one to go, but that's not the end of the world. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go engage this Corsair with Denurin. And we're just going to utilize Skullbreaker real quick. We're going to go over to defensive stance. We're going to utilize Skullbreaker. Apply some fragility to him. He did quite a bit of damage there. Kind of spooky, not going to lie. And now we're going to get up from behind with Regrick and just go ahead and bonk him upside the head. Almost kill him, of course. And now we're going to capture him. Slidey one, yeah, that's the one I mean above. Okay, so you can add armor layers. Got 2 out of 4 on the BS timing and got 1 slot. Costly parts of Acadian steel takes 10 bars, and they're legendary upgradable, so I should be able to level them up to 14. Don't have exploited levels. I don't think the 4 perfect matter. Each upgrade gives 1 slot. One of the helms for 2 stars, so we'll have to do it 2 more times. Darth, I don't have exploited levels. This isn't an exploit at all. It's I may or may not have found a loophole. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not entirely certain if I don't know what the best way is. Oh, we got the Pirate Cestus too. That's actually really good. We're gonna give that to Denurin here. So I'm not going to, you know, say that I didn't exploit the game, because I obviously did. But anyone can do it. So, and honestly, I did it just so I could see if I could do it, right? I didn't actually know that that would work ahead of time. I kind of just, you know, was like, hey, I wonder. And then I realized level 15. Oh, crap. That's pretty cool. And I am paying the price. Like, I'm paying the price. I'm paying so much money right now. It's kind of rough. That being said, though, yeah, I don't recommend doing the level crap that I did unless you have a ton of money stocked up. But also the grind for leveling up in this game is kind of trash. Not gonna lie, like, it's just awful. You can beat the entire game in adaptive mode before getting anywhere near close to max level, right? So when you think about it that way, I'm just like, and then when you're in region locked, well, now you're just under leveled and you have to grind a ton for funsies. I don't know, like, it's bad. Did I say exploited? I meant working as intended. It's not an exploit. It's a feature. Oh man. So I'm not sure if there's anything really off the beaten path this way, right? But I kind of want to see what's going on down here. Kind of want to do a little bit of exploring while we can, right? We are hurting when it comes down to raw materials, though. Let me tell you, absolutely freaking hurting. Now, I think there's a way for me to actually swap over to ores, right? Oh, shift, got it. And then I can lower the sails as well. But we're sailing almost exclusively off of wind power here. And I'm going to continue to sail almost exclusively off of wind power so long as I can help it, right? I'm just going to utilize some of this little, you know, wind rigging thing here where you just, you know, kind of go a little bit against it, but not like directly into the face of it unless you're trying to get seaweed, of course. Need that food. I'm low on the steel since your troops level is 15 strong and decked out. Oh, yeah. Oh, the training dummy helps for sure. So, yes, the training dummy does help, but it doesn't help enough, right? Like, it's just not enough. Okay, before people die of exhaustion, let's actually make sure that I'm taking the time to, like, sleep here. But yeah, like, you almost need the training dummy, 100%, right? To actually do what you need to do. And it's just kind of rough. Like, okay, we're gonna repair some of your armor, my dude, but I do not have a ton of raw materials here because it costs 6 to fully repair you, and I'd rather fully repair Ragrick, but I can't. Oh my god. And there's some pirates over here that I wouldn't mind taking care of, but I can't because I don't have the materials and gear. Oh, I was pressing shift to use my oars, which helps a little bit, but not a lot. We do have a camp over here. I'm not entirely sure what that is. And you look like that is a spooky ship. You're not going to attack me, are you? Are you? No? Okay. Siren's Nest. Well, that's a lot of dead bodies. There's like nothing to loot here either. Why am I here? Why can't I do anything? Why is there nothing here? Well, that was kind of a waste. Wish we could have more than one dummy. Yes. I wish I really think the devs need to find a better way to make leveling not as tedious. I'm not gonna lie. I understand making leveling, like, you know, take time, right? But the thing is like the way that the math works behind it is that you're almost always drifting lifeboats are for a merchant ship. Ooh, money, wooden planks, and we got marble. Nice. But yeah, as I was saying, so like your units will almost always gain the exact same flat amount of experience every fight throughout the entire game, right? It's like 40 to 50, right? Somewhere around there. But the problem is that, well, guess what? Your stuff increase, your level requirements increase. So, and this increases drastically. It's on an exponential curve. And everything else is just, you know, not. So you're just taking longer and longer and longer and longer and longer for you to actually, you know, level up, period. And it's too much. If it was linear, that'd be fine, but it's not linear. It goes up in a curve, right? So it's curved and it's not like linear. I'm trying to, yeah, linear would be fine, but not like curved. I'm trying to do really, really crummy graphs with my hand, but yeah. Day 1 dose, 20 damage total, you get 5 XP. Day 300 damage gets you 5 XP, pretty much. Ooh, give them grease. Do I even have grease? I do have grease. Yeah, here, have some grease. And now we have 3 deals of prawn curry. That's actually really cool. All right, anything else that we can interact with? We have hemp. We have wood to cut if we had a wood cutter. And yeah. We got some wood up here, and we have a bridge. I don't know where this leads, but we're about to find out. Looks like we leads to another farm, and there's something hiding in the trees. Those are some pirates, I believe. Let's not deal with the pirates. I don't want to deal with pirates right now. I do not have the materials for pirates. Is this a town? Is this like an actual town? Sarna. Yes, please. Please have a blacksmith. Oh, what a glorious day. All right. Where are you? Oh, no. Oh, no. Sir, this is not good. We have no... There is no blacksmith here.
They shouldn't have defied the pirates.
Oh, no. Oh no, it's a ghost town, isn't it? Oh crap. Okay, well that's great. Let's go ahead and just make some rhyme steel while we're at it. Yeah, even if leveling was exponential and kills were linear, it wouldn't be bad. But kills are basically always the same, and the requirement is exponential. There's nothing to alleviate it. It's pretty rough. Oh, look, there's pirates in here, and I don't have anything repaired. Oh my lord, game. You are gonna kill me. All right, let's go ahead and just pump up some of his armor a little bit here, right? And then Beth, you've got enough. Taurus, you've got enough. Well, we'll see how this goes. Okay. Come join the fight, get rid of these busybodies, and half the loot's yours. Okay. Well, I need to repair my gear. So I'm going to help out the blacksmith. Okay. That's how this is going to work, because I need to repair my gear. And getting rid of the civilians is the opposite of what I need to do. And I need to try and keep some of these guys alive, best I can at least. Why is when dismantling the top tier weapons armor yields iron ore? Well, I don't have an actual answer for you that you're gonna like. I definitely do not have a answer you're gonna like at all, but yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to protect these buffoons. And this is going to get a little spicy. Okay. So we have freebooter, a corsair, and a seafarer. The seafarers I am kind of like somewhat nervous about, right? But I also know, okay, this guy needs to die. Just straight up needs to die. And I think I can do that. I think. So that's what we're going to do. All right. Let's send him in. Generate the rage, generate the fervor, and then we're going to just go for a dump. Now, this would probably be a hard fight, even if my armor wasn't completely shot. Oh boy. I don't know if I can win this fight. I'm gonna be real. I do not know if I can win this fight. Oh boy. Do I have anything that I can do that's going to save these villagers and keep us alive? I do not think so. And we're surrounded. If we weren't surrounded, we would have had a chance at least, but I don't think we do. Huh. I am going to sit here and think about my life decisions. I'm going to sit here and just think about it for a second. Just, contemplate about what I did to get here without any sort of a materials. And yeah, Belerion, you're almost as annoying as Ludern, and that's saying something because Ludern sucks, right? Like Ludern as a region sucks, and I hate playing in it. Belerion, I don't know how I like it. The economy in Ludern's rough, but the economy in Belerion's even worse. So it's definitely a little on the rough side. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I know it's a little early, but I don't think we're going to find a way to finish this battle in a timely fashion as of right now. Especially because we don't have any raw materials and we don't have enough money to just sit here and wait for our raw material generation from our workbench to, actually amount to anything. And we just don't have the resources required for us to fight these battles currently. So we're a kind of in a tough spot. I was really hoping that we wouldn't have to, fight in order for us to get access to a blacksmith to actually repair all of our crap and restock on supplies, but it is what it is. That being said, though, we're going to go ahead and utilize this as a stopping point for tonight's stream. We will be back on Thursday. I'm not entirely sure if we're going to be back with some more of Pirates of Belerion as we're going through the DLC here, or if we'll be back with Enshrouded, or what we're going to do. But it will most likely be some more Wartales because I'm trying to get this live stream series just wrapped up, right? Like we're on the last region. We finally got all the other crap lined up and gotten out of the way. So this is what we're working on. But yeah, anyway, guys, have a great couple of days and I'll catch you all on Thursday.